So usually there's a correspondence or a match between the gestures a person makes and what they say in words. The words and the hand movements go together, but sometimes people use a gesture that doesn't match their words. That's called a mismatch, and that's very interesting because it can show you when someone doesn't understand. Professor Golden Medal worked with children trying to do mathematical problems, and she asked them to explain how they worked out the answer, and she watched their hands. She noted that sometimes the hand movements would be different from what the child was saying, and she figured that indicated where the child was confused. It can tell you a lot about what's going on in their heads. Professor Golden Medal believed that we actually use our hands to have a think and to help us put things into words. I'm sure you noticed that people use more gesture when they have difficulty with language. For example, when they're speaking a foreign language, or when they're explaining something complicated, or when they're describing a painting, or something like that. So it seems that gestures are an important step between thinking and speaking, like a kind of bridge between ideas and words. So let's summarize what I said so far. Firstly, everybody makes gesture. It seems to be an ability that we're born with. Second, gesture usually correspond to language. The gesture go with what a person is saying. When gesture don't match the language, that can indicate that someone is still working out a concept. And finally, it seems that people actually use gesture to help them think. Okay, any questions so far?